All right, this is going to be a long arm posterior splint, non-removable. And you will treat olecranon fractures. You can treat both bone forearm fractures as well, but more or less going to be olecranon or radial head fractures. The neutral positions are going to be the same. Slight pronation, 15-20 degrees of dorsiflexion, 90 degrees at the elbow. I will wrap them and have her bring her arm out so that you guys can see. I start at the wrist. Again, 5 or 6 layers of padding. I pad above my parameters so that I have no plaster up against the patient. Again, this is going to be a non-removable long arm posterior splint. You can also use this for a supracondylar fracture as well. I'm going to have her support her own arm, making sure she maintains 90 degrees at the elbow and slight pronation. She wants to bring her arm out. Try to keep them in. The reason why you want to keep them in is their anatomy changes from their arm up to down. My parameters are going to be 2 to 3 finger widths from the axilla to right below the metacarpal heads. I give a little extra attention to the olecranon. Perfect. I've pre-cut my plaster to the length that I like. Not only do I do a posterior splint here, I actually make some struts to help make it stronger. The weakest point of this splint is going to be the elbow, of course. And right below the metacarpal heads. Now you can get a crease here. You can fold that over. But you want to eliminate as many wrinkles as possible. Again, this is very common to radial deviate just because of the fact the way she's supporting her hand. So you want to correct that as often as you can. My splints are between 8 to 10 layers thick. These are my struts. Again, you can see that this will make this a lot stronger. And the ACE wrap is only used to hold the plaster to her. Do not pull this too tight. I make my corrections. Slight pronation, 90 degrees, 60s handshake. Constantly feeling for wrinkles. Feels good. Long arm posterior splint, non-removable.